Hello, my lovely people. I greet you all. I greet you all. How are you guys doing? Yes, I don't know if you have this feeling or you verbalize this like most people do. If not 80%, I would say 70 minimum. Yes, quite often we verbalize, I can't die young. I'm too young to die. Yes, myself inclusive. I wonder if we really reflect on what we say before saying it. Unfortunately, no. We usually just talk, we usually just verbalize it without thinking. Well, maybe out of fun. You know what I want to tell you? Like, seriously, today, if you verbalize that, sit and reflect on what is just coming out of your mouth. Yeah, we talk, we say that particular sentence, maybe unconsciously, but it is deep. It is deep. Nobody wanna die young for sure. Nobody wanna die young for sure. But is there any statistics relating aging to dying or your age to death? Yes, I will tell you there is a great relationship between aging and death. Yes, that's a fact. But to what extent? It doesn't mean that only those who are old will die. It doesn't work that way. Young people die. Young people die. But the statistics is, yeah, we expect that when we get older, when we get old, to a certain age, for sure we are going to die. That is not telling you that you can't die young. Okay, guys, that's something I just want to bring to call your attention to. We will always say, no, I'm too young to die. Yeah, maybe out of excitement, out of maybe just chatting, chit chatting with friends, just joking around it. But in reality, that's not the truth. Yes. But my concern is when you say, oh, I'm too young to die. Yeah. Are you just going to sit like that, knowing that, oh, by the way, you are not going to die soon? Everything is in order. I'm only going to die when I get older. Yes, that's how we think. But my focus today, my concern today is what do we do? How are we planning? What are we putting in place just in case things happen? Unforeseen circumstances will just come up. And that's the reality. Yes, you even want to die when you get old. What have you put in place? Are your affairs in order? Are you having that peace of mind knowing that you have something in place should in case you are no longer in that state to do anything? Or you have that abrupt injury, that abrupt accident? Talk less of just falling dead. What have you planned? What do you have in place should in case the unforeseen arrives? And guys, before I get into this topic for today, I just want you guys to share as you join because this is something very, very important that we tend to neglect. But it is crucial. I want you guys to learn it today. There are certain things that I'm going to be um, explaining today, like very briefly. I want us to talk about personal directives. I want us to talk about rules and advanced directives. Advanced directive, that is living rules. I want us to talk about that. And I want us to talk also about getting our affairs in order, the advantages of putting things in order. Why alive? Why strong with a lot of energy, with a lot of um, that insight that you can put certain things in place by yourself. And yes, guys, before we dive into it, I want to welcome some of our audience here. Oh, Shibi24 is already here. Thank you so much for joining. Okafaka, my son, all the way from Hello, mom. Yes, Gilbert. How are you? How are you? How are you? All the way from Qatar. Yes, Catherine is here. Hello, dearie. Thank you. Celeste Wall, welcome, sis. Thank you so much for joining. Get your Catherine. I didn't miss it. No, you haven't. I'm just starting, okay? Hi, Caddy from Gilbert. Catherine says, hello, fool. Just shouting out there. Celeste Wall. At the background, thumbs up, done, and share. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you, sister, for sharing and for that wonderful thumbs up. Yes, guys, as I mentioned, please don't hesitate to share this video. Share it. We need to know certain things. We need to know some important things in life. Yes. So, and before we get into it, I want to appreciate you all for always coming back to watch. Yes, you guys are watching Aging Happily with Hilda. And for those who don't know me, I just mentioned my name in the last sentence. My name is Hilda, a nurse by profession. And you want to know a little bit what we talk on this platform, on this YouTube channel. Yes, we share health tips for sure. I am a health personnel, I am a nurse, and just getting those experiences every day is just what I love to come and share with you guys. So we will share health tips here. We will share the aging process, the stereotype that is surrounding aging. That is the core of this platform. Yes, many people don't like to embrace aging happily. There is a lot of misconception about aging, and people get to fall prey to this misconception and they don't age happily. So we share those things that can help us to age happily. We talk about a lifestyle. Yes, instead of focusing on the aging process that most of us don't want to. Yes, we focus on the lifestyle that can divert that attention from that aging to the lifestyle, to those things that we can live daily and still feel the momentum and still feel the inner satisfaction that we are getting older, not only getting older, but aging happily. We share those lifestyles. Yes. And of course, the end process, the end product, sorry, of aging, which is about seniors. By the way, I have so much passion caring for the seniors. So I have my passion lies in caring for the vulnerable. Seniors inclusive and persons with developmental disability. That's where my passion lies. Just advocating for those vulnerable population is what I love to do. And yes, once in a while, I will step in to share my nursing experience. Guys, it's usually so much fun. Yes, Celeste, well, can you confirm this with me? It's usually fun, fun, fun getting into the nursing environment, what we experience every day. And yeah, that's why I'm here today. It's one of those uh, nursing experiences. What I've actually experienced in my I experienced in my day-to-day life. And one of it, that's what I want to share today. Like putting our affairs in order, getting things right in place at the right time. Yes, we tend to neglect. And that's why we always verbalize this. Oh, I'm too young to die. I know things have to die now. Yeah. Where's that guarantee coming from? How do you know? Yes, so guys, that's what we have we share on this platform. And guys, yes, I trust you all love what I've just mentioned. And if this is what is always of interest to you, always come around and hang out with me. I will always appreciate you all. And oh, Faith Edu TV is in the building. Thank you so much for joining Faith Edu. I appreciate you for coming. Good evening, everyone in the house. Yes, that's a shout out from Faith Edu. Please give it up. Thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Give me that thumbs up. I need it. I need it. By the way, you are the only one making me to come back here. So let me seize this moment to appreciate you all. I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Your constant support and push. Yes, it's not gone unnoticed. You are single. You are like. You are share. Those motivating comments. Yes, that's what is keeping me going. I won't come back here if you are not there. I appreciate you all, my returning subscribers. I won't do this without you guys. Last week, I was just celebrating my 1,000 subscribers. We all got to that threshold. Like, yay, yay. It was that kind of oh feeling. Yes, I would tell you. I would tell you. Yeah, and I didn't do that by myself. You did it. We did that together. So I want to appreciate you for that fact, for always coming back to support, coming on my live stream. When I have a video on, you guys are always there to give that thumbs up, to share, to subscribe. And yes, guys, I don't want to forget this very important one. Make sure you always click that notification bell besides the subscription button. Yes, that will enable you to get my videos each time I upload. Yes, I'm doing this for you. I go extra mile to get make some of this research to bring it up here for you so we all can learn. And the amazing part is when I bring it up, it's usually just very kind of shallow, and I end up getting more information from you guys. Like, how amazing bringing thoughts together to get something very substantial. Yes, guys, I appreciate you all for your support. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We love having you every second, my dear. Yes, me too. Thank you, Catherine, for that comment, for that compliment. I appreciate it. Yes, Lord. Yeah, go ahead and share this video, guys. Let us have some people join. We have like a couple of us, yeah, ready here. I will keep going. I didn't plan to keep you guys this long. It's a weekend, family time, and I always just like to go straight to the point and appreciate you all for being there, because that's the time. This is weekend, the time that you have to use to put things in place for the week and to have some little time with your family. So coming to spend this time with me, oh my God, I appreciate you a lot. I appreciate you a lot. Human beings have their notion that they can't die now because they feel they still have much to do, and forgetting that God's time is not our time. How more can we emphasize on this? How more can we talk on this, guys? Listen to what Katrin just mentioned. Human beings have that notion that they can't die now, myself inclusive. Yes, we preach about aging happily. Oh, yes, we just want to age happily. We pretend at times that we want to forget about the aging process, but deep in us, we think about that on daily basis. That's what Katrin is saying here. Well, that we can't die now because they feel they still have much to do, and forgetting that God's time is not a time. God's time is always the best, by the way. Guys, reflect on that, the sentence that I just read. Yes, it's just a wish. It's just a wish. A humble feeling that we should live long to enjoy the fruits of our labor. We have things in place. We have estates. We have kids. We have families. And everybody will always wish to live long, to stay, so that they can enjoy all those things that they have been building, those memories with loved ones. Well, is that the reality? That's the question. And if at all, do we realize it's not the reality? Next to that question, if we realize it's not the reality, what are we trying to do? What are we putting in place to mitigate this situation when we face the unforeseen? That's why I'm here today. That's where we'll be dwelling on today. You don't want to die young. Yes, you want to live that long. You are too young to die. Yes. Okay, what are you putting in place to have that peace of mind so you can continue to age happily, to give that peace of mind to your own loved ones, to your family? Yes, guys, I want you to share your thoughts in the comment section. This is usually very, very emotional, pertinent, but we joke about it. We play so much about putting things in place, why alive, why strong, and having that energy. We usually don't do it. And we verbalize everywhere. Knowingly or unknowingly, I don't know, myself inclusive, I always say, I know if you die now. I'm too young for die. Yeah, what's the guarantee? Are you God? No. Yes, even if they're keeping you that long, are you having any peace of mind as you work on daily basis, as you travel around the world, as you set the estates in place, as you continue to have those kids? What are the things that you are putting in place to get all those things secure, just in case the unforeseen happens? Yes, guys, I want you to share your thoughts in the comment section as we discuss this topic. Hello, hello, darling host. Thank you, my sister Mary, on your health with Mary, all the way from Saskatchewan. We need to be prepared every second. Yes, you live today as if there is no tomorrow. I know we always say, let's save for the raining days. Yes, I know. That's not all about that statement. Saving for the raining days doesn't mean just, you know, maybe just planning. I will put it more this way. Saving for the raining days is like, think about not just the food that you want to eat tomorrow, the lifestyle you want to, want to live tomorrow. Get a plan as well in place. Saving for the raining days is just, it's not just the physical cash you are saving somewhere, okay, to better up yourself tomorrow. It means a lot. There's more to that sentence, saving for the raining days. Getting yourself ready, be prepared for those bad days, for the unforeseen, as I mentioned earlier. And yes, guys, we have so many people here who are content creators, like Faith Edu TV. Yes, please, guys, connect. Celeste Wall talks about everything natural that you want to think of. Yes, we eat natural stuff every day, tomatoes, but we don't even know we can convert those things and use it for lotion, for example. Yes, you want to connect with Celeste World and learn more about that. Faith Edu TV. Yes, the word itself says it all. Faith Edu. On your health with Mary, who is getting to that weight loss journey. Yes, check her out. She talks about health tips as well. So connect with Mary. Make use of every second in your life. Plan well, execute plans, and enjoy every minute you have. I mentioned earlier, we can't emphasize on this. That's just what we need to do. Plan your life, execute the plans, and enjoy every minute. Okay, stop saying you don't want to die young. You are too young to die, and you are not putting anything in place just in case you live that long. Okay, guys, that's what she's trying to say. I really appreciate that insight, Katrin. Very, very important. Then our end time will not come as a surprise. Get all this in place. Put the affairs in order. Okay, have that peace of mind as you work every day, as you sit, you socialize. You are not stressing up the next minute. What will happen the next minute? If you had something in place, when the end time arrives, there's no panic. You will not be in panic. Okay? That will not be any surprise to you. By the way, you'll be happy when we preach about aging happily. When that end time comes, end time is not just the time that you are dying. You could just have an accident and there you are, maybe in that vegetable state. That's kind of end time to you, especially if rehabilitation is impossible, which God forbid we will never pray for that. Yes, but if it happens that you can't walk, we have seen so many cases like that. They end up not being able to come back to that state of like walking as they used to walk. Yes, it's an accident. But are they happy while lying in their beds, even disabled? Yes. You will only be happy if you've had those things in place. And behold, let it not be your accident or having that injury that is keeping you in bed. Let it not be that you don't even have the capacity. When I talk of capacity, I mean the mental stability. You don't even have that mental capacity to even say something about your life. That's even worse. But why wait until that time? The time is now, guys. The time is now. I emphasize the time is now. Get your things in place, in order. Get every affair of yours in order. Okay, guys? Hi, host and everyone. Sylvia Barnes Lifestyle, guys, connect. Thank you for joining, Sylvia. I appreciate your time here with me. And Faith Edu TV, greetings, ma. Yes, shout out from Sylvia. Versatile Mela. Hello, Hilda. Hey, Versatile sister. Nice to see you here. On your health. Yes, guys, connect, connect, connect. I'm just so happy to see you all. Good evening, sister Sylvia. Happy weekend. Happy weekend to you all, amazing viewers, amazing subscribers. Good morning, Manny. Hey, Juice. Oh my God. Ha! His sister Justine. Oh my goodness. Oh, good morning, Maggie. Thank you so much. I'm glad to have you on here. Share this video, guys. Encourage your loved ones to join. You know what? What I'm talking today is very important. Guys, you need to put this out to your friends, to your loved ones. It's something that I would say we neglect, we kind of ignore just because of many things here and there, especially, with the pandemic. I don't know, so many people tend to reflect on their lives. I don't know if everybody did that, but for those who were not up to think more about their lives, to go into what, um details about their lives. Yes, it's not late, guys. You need to sit and reflect. Yes, should in case. Yes, we are all living now by God's grace. Had it been, you are not alive now, maybe because of um, you know, because of the pandemic. Yep. Now you are alive. Are you getting some corrections? Are you able to realize certain things that you were not doing? That because of the pandemic, your eyes are open to. Your mind is open. You've changed your mindset. You want to face the reality. Yes, because if you are living now, it's by God's grace. We've gone through this pandemic and we saw how it affected people. We are opportune to live life today thanks to God's mercy. Yes. What have we learned from the pandemic? Are we still going to live like back in the days? Are we going to set certain things in place? Are we going to put our affairs in order? That's the question. That's what I want us to dwell on today. That's what I want us to think about today, to reflect on. It's one of those things that what I'm talking today is one of those things that people don't like to hear, people don't want to talk about, but it's one of the most important things in life. Your job is important, your kids are important, your family for sure important. Your job, yes, for sure. We all want to pay those bills. Is that the most important? What about your peace of mind? The peace of mind is it all. And where do you get that peace of mind? How do you get it? How do you cultivate it? By putting everything of yours in order. Yes, as I mentioned, I'm going to get into more details about what I've been mentioning here and what you guys have been throwing some light on. I'm going to talk uh, not much, briefly about those things here. Reality check is very important. Yes, guys. Yes. Oh, your help with Mary says reality check is very important, crucial. As humans, we tend to ignore contingent, con- contingent plans and pray for no death. I think if everybody could pray for this, for no death. Okay. Oh, if that is what is going to keep us alive, why should we even die though? Then there's no war. We pray not to die. Yes, but we are just humans. We propose and God disposes. That's why we forget to know. We are just humans. And pray for no death, Lord. Sister, not even laughing. While we pray, we should also have those plans in place. Reality check. Yes, so it's not US politics here. Reality check. We talk about um, so many things. We talk about our lifestyle. We talk about health, blah, blah, blah. Said so many things we brag about, go around and talk about. But we don't want to face the reality. What have you put in place? What are the plans? What is it in life that you want it to go smoothly in case you are no longer there tomorrow? Are you happy? Are you keeping your loved ones happy? Are you making your family? Are you putting your family in a better place or at risk when you are no longer there or when you are at that state of incapacity? Are you putting your family in shock or creating a great way, a positive environment for them to sit and talk fluently, happily about their loved one who is no longer able to talk or who is dead? Yes, it is what we don't want to hear about, but I want you guys to know it's important. It is very important to talk about and execute, not just talking. Make it real. Do something about it. Exactly. Yes. Thank you, Sister Juice. I'm just so happy to have you here. And I'm happy you are here and you're going to spread that word for us. Sorry for coming late. Oh, you know what? You are not late, Linda. Guys, connect with Classroom Tips with Linda. She talks so much about our classroom, what we teach our kids. We are parents, but we don't know all. Those teachers, they know their tips, how they go about teaching those kids. And Linda always just try to help us with those things. So check her out. She is a content creator. She is saying hi to everybody. And yes, guys, as I mentioned, connect with On Your Health with Mary, Faith Edu, Celeste Wall. Yes, guys, you all should connect. And I will dive right away into talking one of those things that I want to share today. Personal directives. I mentioned this in one of my videos. I think it was a live video as well. I briefly explained what personal directive is all about. Personal directive kind of we execute that when we are still alive. It is advisable to have personal directive in place because we are having because there is a time that we will not be able to talk like about ourselves on our behalf. You are at that state of incapacity. You will not be able to say anything beautiful about yourself, any wish about yourself. So personal directives helps you while you are still alive, but unable to make any decision about your health. You are unable to make any decision about your end of life. That's what personal directive is doing. It's just giving you a guide to put in place an agent to be able to talk on your behalf when you no longer have that capacity. Mentally, especially, that cognition is failing you and you are unable to even verbalize anything that you would love to see in your life when you are no longer able to talk. So that's why personal directives is very important. Somebody will be there, an agent will be there to say, oh, this is what this person, this is what Hilda will always love, has always wished for. That agent is able to say, oh no, don't put Hilda into this long-term care. No, Hilda would love to be here, to be in assisted living. Hilda would love to age at home. Yes, that's my goal, guys. Yes, I want to age happily in the comfort of my home. I believe and I trust you all want to age happily that way. Anyway, stay tuned for that aging happily at home videos. I'm still working on it. Yeah, so that's what personal directive does. So if you are able to have a personal directive today, it is just telling you that you have an agent in place. You make sure you have that agent in place. You will sign it. It's going to be legal when that time comes. When you have a lawyer, for sure, they are going to tell you where to secure those things. When that time comes, you are able, somebody is able to talk on your behalf and make sure that your wishes about health is being respected. Very crucial, guys. Personal directives, don't make an error. It is very easy to do this. Very easy. Just getting the form online, getting somebody to maybe like a witness to sign that, and yeah, get a lawyer who can explain more what you can do with that. Very easy. We say it all the time, but we don't get to do it, guys. But it's important to have it. That's one of the things that you want to boost off, like you happy about. You can be proud of that. You have something in place. Let it be your personal directive. It's an agent, a legal document, just presenting or showing an agent that can talk on your behalf when you are in that state of, incapacity, unable to express your wishes at end of life, about your health situation, the way you want to have your life when you are at that end of life stage. Okay? I hope that is clear. Just in case anything I'm mentioning here is not clear to you, I want you to drop your comments on your way out. Because when you leave it on live chat, I will not be able to see after this, except I have to, go maybe doing some other technical things. But if you can drop your comments on your way out in the comment section, guys, I will be sure to get to you maybe privately so we can discuss more about that. Guys, let's share the video. Let's get it out there. It's very important, Mary. Thank you for that. Guys, share this video if you have a community. It's very crucial. Let's connect, guys. Connect with everyone. Share, and give this video a thumbs up as you join. Pat Eyaba is in the building. Oh, Linda shared the video. Thank you so much, Linda, for doing that. We are here to impact life, guys, and help everybody to age happily. Yes, that's what we're talking about here. And one way we can age happily is to have our affairs in order, putting our affairs in order. I guess I can't do that by myself. You are there to support me so we achieve this together. So sharing is going to go a long way to help so many people out there to get this message. Guys, share. Thanks for all the tips, my dear. Yes, thank you so much, Jules. Silver Balance Lifestyle is here. Thank you, sister. So that's it about personal directives. I will go ahead to talk about wills. Wills is kind of an opposite to personal directives. Wills always only come in place after death. I also have a video about wills, just talking about wills. It just coming after death. Okay, we we only use wills after death. Okay, that is where is it maybe it's telling us, oh, this is going to be mostly like family kind of issues, how they can share, estate and things like that in the family. But personal directives, you are still alive, but you don't just have that capacity to express your wishes about health, especially. So that's the difference. I want us to talk about advanced directives as well. Very similar to wills. Very similar to wills. Advanced directives. This is similar to wills, but the difference is it's a living will. A living will. So when we hear wills, we think about after death. But when we hear of advanced directive, it is living will. We are still living, just like the word says, living will. What you really want to feel like, in what state you want to be in when you are dying. Oh, host, you look so cute. Thank you so much, Pat. I'm blushing now. Thank you so much. Thumbs up and share done. Thank you, Easy but Fancy, all the way from Regina. Thank you, sister, for joining. And yes, guys, for those who are just joining, we are just talking on this statement we verbalize every day that we cannot die young. I'm too young to die. Really, yes. You are too young to die. Just say you have been given the opportunity to live to 100 years old. Do you have anything in place? Are you planning? Are you putting your affairs in order? Preparing for that late stage? Yes, because you don't want to die young. Nobody wants to do. That's why we are talking. That's what we are just talking about today. So feel free to share this video and leave your comments in the comment section. So I am talking about some important issues when it comes to us verbalizing this. Too young to die, I can't die now, and stuff like that. There are certain things. Even we are not dying now. Are we happy? Are we aging happily? Are we having that peace of mind? Peace of mind is crucial, guys. Are we having that peace of mind going around doing those things that we love to do? Even knowing that we have to live that young, are we having that peace of mind? That's the most important. And that's bringing us to sharing some of these important issues, important things that we should put in place, like the personal directives I just mentioned. Talking about wills, wills comes after death. Personal directives, you are still alive, but just having that, not having that capacity or incapacity to execute or talk about your health. And I was just talking about advanced directive. Advanced directive is kind of a living will, a little bit different from the other things that I have just mentioned. All these three things are kind of interwoven, kind of network kind of thing, and it's always difficult to always understand. But guys, it's very simple and important to know. Like I mentioned, drop a comment as you leave this video. Before you leave, make sure you drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know where you are lacking, and I will come back to share more light on that, to shed more light on whatever you are not clear with. Okay, so the importance of um having our affairs in order. It helps with estate planning, okay? Working with the attorney. That those are little things that we usually don't even think of. But that's the importance of having things in order. You get to connect with those people who can help you actually put those things in place, like the attorney. Planning for incapacity. When you are thinking of putting your affairs in order, it's kind of just telling you that you are planning for incapacity. Those days that you will not be able to say something because of your cognition, because your cognition has declined. You are unable to say anything about yourself. So thinking about putting your affairs in order, that's the advantage because it's making you to have clarity on all those things. Housing consideration. You begin to think like, what is happening when I'm no longer there or I'm unable to even say anything about this house, this real estate, these things that I put in place, financial investment, real estate investment. So putting your affairs in order is, when you think about it, is making you to think about all these things. Other issues about your life, like funeral planning. Yeah, another thing nobody want to listen to. Nobody want to hear someone talk about it. Funeral. Yes, you want to talk about that while alive. Okay, it's giving you peace of mind, your family peace of mind in case you are no longer there. They're able to talk or execute setting plans when you are no longer there easily, without fighting, without conflict. Very important, guys. And I want us to talk about living real, living real, um, advanced directive, living real. This embodies things like CPR, living real. So you are still alive, but do you want? What do you want people to do to you? How do you want to feel like? How do you want to be treated? Those little things. So CPR, for example, do you want to have some people to execute this when you are no longer strong, or when you are in maybe in that I would say an emergency kind of a heart attack? Do you want us, or you want people to do CPR on you? Do you want CPR? Yes, I don't want to get into maybe bringing some of these like these health words here that kind of striking, and yeah, and make us not to understand, but just those I'm just looking for a simple word, something that is much easier for all of us to understand. Do you want anything aggressive to be done so you come back to life if there is an emergency? That's what your advanced directive will talk about. You are living real. And for example, CPR. Ventilation is another one. Ventilation is kind of, you are in an oxygen. When you find yourself in that emergency, something's happening with you, you wanna they wanna put you in ICU, for example. Do you want to be taken to that level? Or you just want to sleep quietly and die? That's what your advanced directive would tell you, which is crucial. And you can only have that now while you are strong. So keep it in place, just in case you find yourself in that emergency. They should be able to reflect or quickly go to that document and say, oh, this, it's just like we say, what is the goal of care or something like that? Is the goal of care, uh, the first one or the second one, or, all those things? What do you want at that level when you are at that, maybe in emergency? What do you want? Do you just want comfort, or you want resuscitation? That's the CPR that I just mentioned. Do you want ventilation, being in oxygen, maybe in ICU, or you just want to sleep quietly and die? Those are the type of things you want to reflect on. Another thing, tube feeding. Do you want the tubes, is the word express itself? Do you want to have the tube feeding so you'll be able to have something in your stomach if you are unable to take anything uh, by mouth? Do you want that tube feeding, something they can send through your nose or through your mouth so you can, or through your stomach so you are able to eat, just because you are unable to take it orally? Do you want to be in that state, having tube feeding? Is there any recommended age to start thinking in this direction? Hey, oh my God. Thank you for having you, Mr. Francis. Thank you so much for joining. Uncle, I really appreciate having you live. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so, so pleased. I'm thrilled to have you here. Here is a big question, guys. Is there any recommended age to start thinking in this direction? Absolutely no. As far as you are able to think, we know when we are very young, we don't even think in that direction. But the moment we want to, we start realizing what, or discovering what life is all about. Think about your end of life as well. Think about your aging process as well. There is no time to think about it. No, the time is now. It doesn't matter what age. What I can emphasize on this is when you start, or when you begin to have certain investment in place, like you investing in real estate, you are having a family already. It's time for you to think more. Even as a single, yes, think about your life, how you want to end your life. It is crucial. It doesn't have any age. There is no age specific to start to think about all these things that I'm mentioning here. Yes, as a minor, the only thing as a minor, if you think, even at age 13, I've seen people doing that, but you just need maybe a guardian, to help you have that in place. A child below 18 years can take a decision. It's just that they can't execute it without a guardian, without a parent. So it doesn't matter what age. As long as you feel it is important for you to put your affairs in order, I say go for it. Do it. If you are underage, have your parents, have the guardian in place to just witness that, so that plan can be somewhere ready to be executed. That's a great question. Very, very important. Um, Thanks for bringing this awareness. Thank you so much, Uncle Francis. I really appreciate that. Some cultures think that when someone starts doing these things, they are at that last days. That's a misconception. And as I mentioned, we all fall prey to this misconception. It's just a way to be happy as you age, to have that peace of mind. If you work every day, you have kids, you set in place investments, and you are not putting your affairs in order, what do you think you are doing? You are not helping yourself. You're putting your family in danger, putting your loved ones, your extended family, in conflict when that time really comes. Why not put in place something that in place now, something that can help to mitigate conflicts at the end of time. Keep your family together when you are at that stage of incapacity. So there is no stage in life, and this is always the case. I'm happy that you brought this up. The fact that you are having a will in place, it doesn't mean you are dying the next minute. No, 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 guys. And trust me, even if you have to die the next minute, you are happy because you know there's something in place that is going to help your family, to help your kids, your extended family to be happy, to minimize any conflict, because they know there is something somewhere that you set aside for them. Just in case you are not dying the next minute. But you can get to that state of incapacity. And I mentioned earlier, guys, aging is related to death or to dying to an extent. Quite often, yes, it is obvious that as we age, to an extent, we are going to die, right? That's for sure. But we don't think, we always say we don't want to die young. We cannot die young because we have so many things we want to do. Yes. But what if something just come up abruptly? We see people dying of cancer, young kids, young people. If not of cancer, if not of those no, those health complications. What about abrupt injuries? Somebody just falling from maybe uh, 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 like a distance, somebody just falling and dying. Yes, a very good friend of mine died a few months back, just falling from that height. That's abrupt. He wasn't planning. Had it been, he knew that's what is going to happen because he left the family in frustration, in conflict. It was a disaster. Okay, now this is the question. Now you know it can happen. What do you have in place just in case it happens? That's the question. What about just getting into that accident, leaving your house and not coming back? Take your decisions now, guys. Put those things in place while comfortable with that mental capacity, with that cognition in you have now. Get your affairs in order now. The time is now. There's no age to start thinking about this. The moment you realize you need to do it, start to do it. That's my humble advice, guys. Thank you so much, Mr. Francis, for bringing this up. I truly appreciate it. Oh my God, sis, this is very important. Please don't place your kids in the position to make that decision. It's usually horrible, devastating. And that's what have you ever seen Kids going astray. They don't want to talk to each other. They have the conflicts. I mean, siblings. They don't want to meet other siblings. Siblings don't want to come together after a death of their parent. Have you seen it? Yes, it happens every day. Now we are seeing it and we are not doing anything. We are not changing the norm. What are we doing? Don't place your kids in that confusion, guys. I'm telling you, it can be devastating to make that decision. It's not a pleasant place to put them. Please, please, please. Not pleasant at all. No peace of mind. You know, that's where the guilt is coming in place. Why do you want your kids to be guilty of something they don't even have control over? Of something you had a control, but you failed to put it in place, to adjust it before that time. Why keep kids in that state? Guys, don't do that. Set your affairs now in order. Please and please and please. It's a bad state. It's a very terrible situation to put your kids confused, wondering what to do. Oh my God, what were mom's wishes? Yeah, mom is no longer there. Oh my God, I've never heard mom talk about, oh, I want to be buried here. Are you kidding me? I've never heard mom say, uh, oh my God, where that she wants to age in that long-term care. I didn't know. Mom cannot talk now. What should we do? Yes, because you didn't have the personal directive in place that will have an agent to say, oh, you know what? This is what mom's likes as far as her health is concerned. You didn't have that personal directive. It could be one of those daughters, one of the sons, who is the agent in that personal directive. He or she is just going to say, oh, mom would like to stay here at this stage, at this level of incapacity. This is where mom would like to be. Because why alert? While in that good mind state, you were able to put in place certain things, that personal directive that is just going to guide that daughter or that son or that family member, that agent, whoever, to be able to talk on your behalf. Now, because of abrupt injury, that accident, you drop dead. And now they say, oh my God, there is nothing in place about where mom wants to be buried because there is no personal directive, there is no will, there is no advanced directive, that living will. There's none of those things in place that can even show where mom can be buried. You know, your advanced directive, your living will kind of mention one of those. I talk about estate planning, working with attorney, planning for incapacity, housing consideration, other issues like funeral planning. If you are thinking about putting your face in order, that is one of the things. It's mentioning about your funeral planning. Another thing that nobody wants to talk about. Guys, plan for your funeral while alive. Don't keep people wondering. Don't keep people in that confusion when you are no longer there. Great tips. Thank you, Linda. Thumbs up, done aging happily with Hilda. Thank you, White Rich Brother, all the way from Jamaica. Thank you for coming, for tuning in. Very useful information. We usually think that having things in place is synonymous with dying. No way. It has nothing to do with dying. That's true. Juice Eat with Zita in the building. Our health coach, guys. Check her out. Check her out. Check her out and learn anything about health. Yes, I share health tips, but she goes in depth with how we can live healthy. Okay? Check her out. She is a health coach, certified. So powerful and inspiring. Thanks and keep up the great work. Thank you so much, Mr. Ngwaji Francis. I appreciate you tuning in today on my live stream. Oh my God, you guys are all amazing. I appreciate your time, guys. Thank you so much. I currently know the case of a patient whose kids have been indecisive for 3 days now, battling with whether to let their dad die peacefully or continue with full treatment. It's a very, oh my God, hot spot to be in. Yes, all your help with Mary. That's a life experience. You as a nurse, we see that every day. I don't want to even share about those experiences here, guys, because it's so emotional. What I see on my daily basis as I go to work as a nurse. Guys, are you kidding me? I don't want any of my loved ones to be in that situation. No, no, no. No. Put your affairs in order. Yes. Why are they not able to decide, Mary? Because their dad did not put his affairs in order. The dad actually leave things to go that way. There is no advance directive. There is no will in place. There is no personal directive. There is no advance will. As I mentioned, living will, advance directive. Now, maybe they're doubting. Should we check that blood sugar every day, or or instead of poking that every day, we should just let him die? That emergency, should we take that to to the oxygen in the ICU? It's a lot of confusion, guys. Are you leaving your kids to suffer, to be deciding for you, to be in that state of confusion? Please don't. Don't, guys. Put your affairs in order. That's what the family and Mary, you don't want to blame the kids, right? You don't want to blame the kids. Though sometimes, to an extent, we blame the kids because sometimes some of those kids are not always in the life of their parents, of their aging loved ones. They're not always there to enlighten them to put those things in place while they are still capable to do it. And when they are at that stage, the confusion set in. Come on, guys. Don't let it get to that extent. Now, at the end of the day, the parents, they didn't have any, the kids, sorry, they didn't have any peace of mind because any decision they are thinking of implementing or making, they're not sure if it is out of reach of their dad. They're not sure if their dad would love that. Why? And now they end up with the guilt. With that guilt, I'm not sure what we are trying to do is what dad would have wished for. Okay, why at that state? Why are you letting your kids to be in that state, guys? Too much confusion. There's no peace of mind. Don't Your peace of mind is huge. And guys, our advice, always get into the life of your parents as they get older. Even if they cannot put something in place in writing, always hear, like, try to ask them questions. Like me, sometimes I ask my mom, like, really, where do you want to be buried? Just in case one morning we don't see you alive. And you know what? She will verbalize it. I take it serious. And I will have my peace of mind if something happens. God forbid. Yeah, unforeseen. I'm able to say, oh no, she once verbalized this to me. Or one of my siblings is able to say, oh, you know what? Yeah, I think this one mom will love. This is always what she always wish for. Wow, wonderful people here. Yes, thank you, Katrai. Yes, plan now so you don't get confused in future. Yes, Linda, you are very correct. Entertainment, fancy, yes, all those stuff. The list is too long. It's too long. Put everything in place. Hi, Katrai. A shout out there from On Your Help. I personally wish to prepare now and age happily than try to fight harder in future. Why do you want to fight that hard in future? Instead of enjoying what you've put in place. Hi to Buzz Lifestyle. Shout out there from Catherine. Yes, guys, connect and check every content creator here, guys. Check them out. Yeah, so as I was mentioning, what living real entails, it talks about the CPR, resuscitation. Do you want to be uh, people to bring you back to life in case of an emergency, maybe heart attack, or you just want people to, to let you die peacefully? Kind of usually a tough one because sometimes it happens where people don't have that goal, the goal of care in place to even make the reference to. But just in case you are in a center or somewhere that they can put an eye to know, to know your reach, your goal of care. Okay? So think about it. Ventilation, being in an oxygen, when you are no longer to, to take control of your breathing like normal human being, breathing in and out. Do you want us, or you want people, your loved ones to put you in that oxygen? Ventilation, or no, or to just die peacefully? That's what living real will talk about. Dialysis, in case you have kidney failure or your kidneys can no longer work. Antibiotics to treat infection. You can have an infection that really you just you need nothing but that antibiotic to get it away. Are you okay with that antibiotic, or you just want to die with that infection? You don't want to stress taking pills or being taking pills as food every day, morning, afternoon, evening. Do you just want to die with that infection, or you want some antibiotics? That's what uh, advanced directive or living will talk about. Also, organ tissue donation for transplantation. Yes, if you have a living will, it's actually going to help people to know what you want to do with your organs. Do you want your organs to be donated? Like sometimes people are really at that stage, they know they cannot come back to life. They know they are at that stage that they are ready to go, but they have some of their organs functioning, doing so well, and they don't want it waste to go to waste. They're like, okay, you can donate this. If you have an advanced directive in place, it's going to help those around you to know you are ready to give out or to donate one of those organs. Okay, it could be that kidney, it could be the maybe the liver, whatever that you want to donate for transplantation. Or it could also be, are you ready to receive it from somebody? Okay, in case of kidney failure, do you want that organ, that kidney to be donated to you? Are you ready? That's all is all about when it comes to advanced directive. Like a living will, your wishes as you are living. Personal directive can be a little bit confusing with this, but personal directive is talking more about health. Like where do you want to be? Do you want to be in a long-term care? Do you want to to be in the assisted living or to age happily at home? Some of those things. The type of life, your lifestyle when it comes to health. That's what personal directive we talk about. And there is an agent. There is an agent to that personal directive. In that personal directive, to give the directions on how you want to be, or to look like, to feel like when you are at that state of incapacity. So personal directive is driving more to the level at which you are unable, you are incapable of making any decision as far as health is concerned. That's what personal directive is all about. But your advanced directive is like, oh, maybe you are still there, you are even able to talk, and you know you are just highlighting there ventilation, CPR, tube feeding. Yes, you want to. That time you can even just with a nod, like I want to feed. So that's the difference, guys. So it's a little bit always confusing, but I want you to get it clear. And as I mentioned, if you don't get any of these things clear, Leave a comment in the comment section, please. I love those comments. That's what is keeping me going. That's what will make me to know you guys love what I'm sharing, and I would love to go in to do more research and bring those beautiful tips with you here, guys. Don't miss it out. Try to leave a comment as you leave, and share this video. Very, very crucial. Very, very important. Yes, Katria, and prepare now so you don't work too hard in future. Just in one channel is in the building. Yes, hello host and everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Feel free to share this video if you have a community, guys. Yes, just in one channel is a content creator as well. Guys, check her out. Check her out. Hi host and everyone. Akoshua's tasty recipe. Oh, it's about kitchen. Guys, it's a content creator. Check her out. Yes, guys, I was planning to be here for an hour. We just went over that hour, guys. Just recap of what we are talking today before I run up. We verbalize every day about dying. We don't want to die young. We are not ready to die. I'm too young to die. So my question is, do we always reflect on this, even after verbalizing? Because sometimes we say it unconsciously. Do we always reflect on that later on? And most often is no. So today we kind of mention the importance of reflecting on this, why we should put our affairs in order, even if we have to live that long. We have been talking about personal directives that's being executed, or we use that while you are still alive, but just not having that capacity, that mental or that cognition to be able to take decision on your behalf. You have an agent to execute all you have put in place. We talk about wills that is coming after you are dead. After death, that's where wills come in place. We have been talking about advanced directive. That's a living will. And I mentioned what living will entails. CPR. You want to be at that state, like having resuscitation when you are in an emergency, maybe heart attack or something like that. Do you want people to bring you life or not? Ventilation, being in oxygen, maybe in ICU. Is that what you want? State that in your living will. It is very important. Tube feeding. You are unable to take things orally, like by mouth. Are you okay if they said those, you have tube feed, maybe through a nasogastric or just through your stomach, so you are able to have something in your stomach to continue to live? Do you want that? That's what living will is all about. Antibiotic. Do you want antibiotics to come in place should in case you have a strong that maybe an infection that is very tough? Do you want any of those antibiotics to be used? If yes, state it in your advance directive. Dialysis, if kidneys can no longer work. Yes, are you ready for that? Are you ready to go for dialysis? It's usually, it depends. 3 times a week. I have a patient who goes Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Is that what you really, really love? Is that what you really want? Yes. State that in your advance directive. Organ tissue donation. Are you ready to donate? If you are at that stage, you cannot come back to life, you have some organs still functioning, and you want to donate. State it there. Asking for a friend. Hello, big sister. Asking for a friend. I'm happy to have you here. A beautiful big sister here. 237, guys. Check her out. She talks so much about what we experience in our community, day-to-day life, certain things that we do in our community that is not just good, uncalled for, wasting time talking about people and stuff like that. She's just trying to clean the community. So that is what asking for a friend is doing. Check her out. We have Victorious Mirabel, everything pertaining to godliness, fashion, and finances. That is Mirabel. Check her out, guys. Hello, Eukaria. Oh my God. Nice to have you here, sister. Thank you for tuning in. I'm so happy to have you here. Yes, asking for a friend, you are a little bit late, I know, but you know what? It's a very important video. If you can go back and watch it, I really, really appreciate it. I didn't really want to be long on live. It's been an hour plus, so I'll be running in a few minutes. Please go back and watch. Share this video if you can. It is very, very crucial. We talk about our daily lives, things that we don't want to know, but which is very important, things we don't want to hear or hear people talk about. End of life, putting our affairs in order. Quite often we verbalize, we are too young to die. I don't want to die young. I cannot die now. Yes, you can't die now. What are you putting in place just in case you die at that late age? And at the end of the day, we are just looking for ways to age happily, to have peace of mind. And how can you have that peace of mind? Putting your affairs in order is huge. It's one of the things that will give you that peace of mind, guys. Don't miss this out. Hello, how you carrier? I want you to connect with asking for a friend. Yes, connect with her. I know what I'm saying. She is adorable. She is adorable. She shares so many things, giving tips like her personal experiences in life and trying to help people out. So, Eukaria, please, if you can connect directly with asking for a friend, I really, really appreciate that. Oh, something is just popping up here. So, guys, share this video and don't hesitate to leave a comment as you leave this live stream. I will really appreciate. That's what would tell me that I'm doing good, that I will need to look for more content to come out here and share with you. Um, so just wishes. What do we have in when we talk about those wishes? um like the person you want to make a decision. I'm just trying to throw some light to this, so it's more just to give it some clarity. So the person you want to make a decision, kind of the kind of medical treatment you want, those are your wishes. And there are five important wishes. Yes, that's what I'm mentioning. The person you want to make a decision, that one can come in your personal directive. The kind of medical treatment you want, you also have that in your personal directive or in your advanced directive. That is your living will. How comfortable you want to be, maybe during end of life. How comfortable do you want to be? Yes, that will also come in your advanced directive, that living will, or your personal directive. How I want people to treat me. Yes, who doesn't want dignity and respect? Yes, that's all you would need at that end stage of life. Dignity and respect. You want that comfort care. Something you always love to while living strong, while you were strong and alive. What were you always doing that you would like people to do around you when you are lying there, when you are dying? Yes. It could be praying the rosary. It could be singing. Some people singing for you because that's what you love. Could be just dancing, country music, all those beautiful things that the memories bring, letting people bring the memories you've been living. Yes, important things. How I want people to treat me. That's how you will want people to treat you when you are at that, when you are facing incapacity. What I want my loved ones to know. Is there something very pertinent, something very crucial that you have been keeping to yourself that you want your, or maybe your loved one to at least know when you are unable, to verbalize anything? Yes, guys, we are running up now. Yes, I just mentioned those five wishes. We talked about the importance of having our affairs in place. We talked about personal directives. We differentiated between personal directives, wills, and advanced directive, living wills. That's all we have been talking about, guys. And this is bringing me to the end of this broadcast. Yes, guys, I really want to appreciate you again for tuning in to stay with me for this while. It's been an hour, 14 minutes, guys. I want to end this live stream, and I am so happy and grateful. And I know, yes, you love this video. Why not go ahead to share this video? Give this video a thumbs up as you leave. Make sure you share, share, share. That's the most important one, guys. So we get to so many people. So many people who don't want to hear about this topic. They need to know about it. We want to create that awareness to our families, to our loved ones, to our friends, to our neighbors. Share the word, guys. Share the word. And leave those beautiful comments. That's what is keeping me going, guys. You don't even know. I appreciate all your time with me today. Yes, a beautiful Saturday. And yes, before I go, enjoy this beautiful weather, okay? It's not always lasting long. So if you have a minute, like just make it while it lasts. It lasts. Okay? Enjoy every bit. And yes, last message for the day is to age happily. Embrace aging. Don't focus too much on the aging process. Think about the lifestyle that can help you to age happily. Okay? And think about your state of mind, being in that healthy state of mind. And what is going to give you that healthy state of mind? If you have everything set in place, in order, yes, have your affairs in order. It will give you peace of mind. Peace of mind helps 99% to help to give you that to help you to age happily, to live long. Yes, guys. And most especially minimizing any conflict among siblings, among your brothers, your sisters, your friends, your family. Yes, peace of mind is good for everybody, and we all deserve that peace of mind. We all deserve to age happily. Yes, do all to have your happiness, guys, and bring your happiness to everybody. Let people share in your happiness by keeping those things in place so that they don't have any conflicts, they don't stress when you are unable to, you know, to give your own thoughts, to share what you love to be done on you when you are not like when you can't really do those things. Guys, I am ending this live stream again. Thank you again for being here with me. I always appreciate you all. And now, guys, spread the word, spread the word. I've shared, will rewatch. Thank you, asking for a friend. Yes, Jules, thank you so much, sister, for tuning in. I really appreciate. I really appreciate. That was amazing. Thank you so much, Eukaria, my sister. I can't, I don't just have words to thank you guys for being here. You are my, those I rely on to keep this content going. Keep coming, guys. And I will see you in my next video. I love you all. Stay blessed, stay safe, enjoy the weather, age happily, embrace aging happily. That will always give you that glow, that youthful appearance, of course. I did mention, yes, we share tips on how we can look young as well. Okay, guys, stay blessed, and I love you all. Cheers to your health.